Hey, what's up, everyone? What's good? What's good? Happy Wednesday. Good morning and afternoon and evening to all you guys who are watching this live and watching the replay. Good to see you guys. What's good? What's good? So, happy Wednesday to all you guys in the chat right now. For those who are just watching this live and watching the replay too. So, good to see you guys and see who is here. What's up, Lisa? What's good? What's good? Shout out to She Walks in Beauty. So good to see you again. And also Ocean Garnet, good to see you also. So good to see you guys again too. So just, when it comes to, enjoying this beautiful day too, especially to wherever you guys are in the world too, happy Wednesday, or any other day too, for those who are watching this too. So good to see you guys and everyone in the chat too, for those who are watching the replay, the lurkers, people who are just, liking and then have to do their regular routine. So thank you all for being here. And right now too, I'm just shuffling cards too. The deck that I'm using today also is just this one, the Art of Intention deck by Erica Brower and Erica Jago. So, no, Alina Brower and Erica Jago. So, I said Erica twice. My mistake on that. So, shout out to those two awesome yogis too who created this healing deck, especially when it comes to sharing any affirmations, when it comes to this affirmation or for that too. So, if anyone wants a question for today too, just feel free to post it in the chat because I want to share some unique stuff with you guys today too. So, but anyways, much love to all you guys who are here as well. So let's see. And so, how you guys doing today too? I want to ask you guys a few questions too about just when it comes to wellness in general, how we can really just when it comes to practicing wellness. I just want to really ask you guys a few questions, and I want to share some awesome, asana poses that can help us with our emotions and to really help move the energy around. And then provide you guys with a meditation and pull some cards for you today too. So that's some cool stuff I want to share with you guys too. But first, I want to tune into how you guys are doing today too, just with everything as well. And I know, like with the retrograde, things are kind of challenging at this time. Most people test you, certain things test you too. That's going on in our society when it comes to our own relationships, when it comes to communication with other people, with coworkers, friends, family, lovers, etc. And just stuff in our society as general too. Things are just testing you right now too. I just want to send my love to all you guys too who are going through that as well. Especially when it comes to wellness too. And that's all about, bringing clarity towards our body, our mind, our heart, and just everything in general too, just truly finding that, powerful clarity, especially when that comes to that healing clarity too. Just when we practice wellness in our own way and in our own right also. And so for you guys also, and I was reading that interesting stuff lately too, when I was doing my Reiki training, and that's all about, if you feel kind of burnt out, if say you are just doing your regular thing, and then all of a sudden you just at a point to where you are just burnt out, that you don't have any gas in the tank, or if you are just, just feeling like empty too. And I get that, we all been there too, especially if we're running on empty, if you feel exhausted, you don't want to see anyone, you want to do anything. I get that, It's just really, especially, when it comes to, feeling burnt out, or if you're feeling like exhausted too. I just really get that as well. And especially when it comes to wellness, just really bringing that back in and just really practicing any activities and tools that can help us to bring more clarity towards ourselves too, not just physically when it comes to our own bodies, but also with our mind and with our heart also. So if you hear any background noise too, I'm sorry, that's the wrong people just doing my front yard, but I'll close it for a bit just so you guys can hear it. So brace yourselves. But yeah, that's the law of people doing what they need to do. But I want to get back to what I was going to talk about too when it comes to wellness. And it's just like, for you guys today too, for those who are here and for those who are watching the replay, if you guys could want to answer this question, you're more than welcome to do so. And I just want to know from you guys too, what is your wellness intentions for today too? And when it comes to wellness intentions, it could be the most simplest thing that you can do. And just like, how you want to bring more, joy to your day, more clarity, or, creativity, wherever that may be for you too, when it comes to practicing wellness. If you guys want to share too, when it comes to, doing anything, like when it comes to activities or using kind of tools, like, like from cooking any recipes to doing any fun activities that can help you to really find that clarity for yourself too. If you guys want to share what are your wellness intentions for today, also that you want to, bring in towards yourself, and it can really just be one thing. Also, if you don't feel comfortable sharing that too, just when it comes to just with anything, practicing wellness, from like say going to the gym or just riding a bike today too, or writing in a journal, or it's just like watching a video. It could be on the computer, it could be on your TV, or that brings that beautiful clarity towards the body, your heart, and your mind to really finding that um, healing clarity for yourself too. So it's kind of like for all you guys who are watching this, especially for those who really practice wellness in so many ways and in your own right, whether you are a man or a woman, black or white, straight or gay too, we all have the ability to practice wellness, and how you practice that too really makes a difference. And so for those in the chat room too, and hello to Kelly, good to see you, my friend. What's good? What's good? So shout out to Kelly, good to see you again. Also, what's good? What's good? What's good? Hopefully you are doing well. We're just talking about our wellness intentions for today too, and I'll just share too, just share with you guys also. Today I'm gonna hit the gym after I do this live stream with you guys too. Just when it comes to practicing wellness for today, how we can make our day much better, just to bring that clarity back towards our hearts, our bodies, our minds, and our relationships, etc. So if any of you guys want to ask you guys that question, what are your wellness intentions for today? And it could be just one word too. If you guys don't feel comfortable sharing, you don't really have to share too. So that's totally fine. I respect your boundaries with that also. And so, yeah, just much love to you guys too. So let me see if I say hi to everyone. Good to see you, Viviani. Good to see you again too. What's good? What's good? So who else is here? All right, I said hi to Kelly before. Good to see you again, my friend. What's good? What's good? To the rising, what is it called? Raising the Vibe Tribe too, if I'm saying it right. So good to see you guys. Exactly. What are your wellness intentions for today? Yeah, and it could be just the most simplest thing. It could be from riding your roller skates to riding your bike. It could be from planting some new stuff in your garden to creating a beautiful recipe for your family, for yourself, for your lovers. Whatever that may be, if you guys want to share too with me, all of us too, or just if you guys want to share any links that can just help with that. Also, if you guys don't have no clue what you guys want to do, I mean, I totally get that. If you just don't not sure what you want to do for yourself today too, that's powerful itself. And sometimes it's good to really honor where you're at too when it comes to your own journey. And I can't tell you how you should really partake in your own wellness journey. I'm just here to demonstrate and help you guys do it for yourself. So I'm just like an intuitive guy basically, with my awesome James Bond shades too. So, but anyways, thank you for that, Lisa. I'm gonna put that star on it too. So leave it at that. So yes, indeed. So if you guys want to share too what your wellness intentions are for today, feel free to share. Yes, because after this live stream, I'm doing leg day on my at the gym too. So I just want to get my legs strong when it comes to lifting weights, and just really practicing eating healthy too, bringing more vegetables and good foods too that are just healthy for the body as well. And it's really nourishing myself today too, just really practicing that in my own right. So, and hello, Ocean Garnett. I think I said hi to you also, right? You're welcome, Ocean Garnett. Yeah, thank you. Thank you guys for being here too. So if you guys want to talk amongst yourselves or share anything when it comes to your wellness intentions for today too, you're more than welcome to share too as well. So thank you, Ocean Garnett. I appreciate that. And I try to make these live streams more calm and interactive and fun to be around too. So make sure, when it comes to these live streams, I keep that integrity, that kind of vibe in this live streams also. So yeah, good to see you. Good to see you guys also. Yes, Racing the Vibe Tribe. Yes, indeed. So it's cool. Looking forward to our monthly meetups there, Kelly. So it'll be cool stuff to help you guys out with that. Good stuff. Mm-hmm. And let me see who else is here. I get that where you're coming from, Kelly. And it's just like when it comes to, you feel like unmotivated today too. I get it. I mean, there's days where we are feeling motivated, and there are days that we don't feel motivated. And it's just really, just really being honest with ourselves to honor that also. And if you want to make the choice to just say, to making our day much better too, just simply just doing one simple thing that can just make a total big difference. So whether it could be from reading your book to watching your favorite movie to just having a beautiful conversation with a friend, your spouse, your lover, whichever two that feels right for any of you guys who are watching this too. Just really connect with that and really honoring that too when it comes to your heart as well. So I get that, Kelly. When it comes to a lack of motivation today too, and just really that's your feeling alone too. If you feel that way, I can't tell you how you should feel too. And I'm not a psychiatrist in whatsoever too. I'm staying in my lane of expertise, but it's really if you want to just say like the power to making your day better today too is really within our own selves too, and how we can just do that, making that shift, and just how we can make that shift really make a big difference. So I'm just gonna send you love your way too, Kelly, and to all you guys too who are going through those challenges also, because I've been there before, and sometimes when I'm feeling unmotivated too, I honor that too, but and just if I want to like shift that around, have the ability to do so. So that's what I mentioned. Hey, what's up, bro? Good to see you. What's good? What's good? Happy Wednesday to you, and hopefully you are doing well also. So good to see you guys also. What's good? What's good? What's good? Let me see. Who else is in here? Kelly says, I just did a reading on myself and got the tower card twice with the two different decks. So now I'm trying to remain calm. As crazy as it seems, my anxiety. Yeah, I get that. And with the tower card too, especially for those who loved tarot, I know the tower card could be kind of overwhelming too at first, but if you're open to breaking it down too, it's just like when it comes to when things fall apart too, just when it comes to anything. It's good. It's like a powerful time for us to really reflect on it, to look at those kind of aspects too, especially when it comes to the retrogrades that are happening right now too. So in the cosmos, from Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Pluto. I'm not sure if I named all six, but it's just like for those who like astrology and those who don't, I totally get that too. And it's just like, when it comes to reflecting on certain things in our lives, in our relationships, with especially with our relationships with ourselves, it's a really powerful time to break things down and evaluate too what changes you can make for yourself, and just really, making those changes for the better too, in your own right per se too. So I kind of get that too when it comes to getting a tower card, because when I get a tower card, it's like I really pay attention to that, especially if you like pull, like say like the devil card too. That's like a powerful one. Like say to really do some shadow work on yourself or in your relationships too. So I get that. I get that where you're coming from, Kelly. And much love to you, my friend too, and to your hubby Mark. And what's up, Keith? Good to see you. I didn't see you there too. Good to see you, Keith. What's good? What's good? What's good? So good to see you, bro. What is good? What is good? So, what's up, Marsha? Good to see you. Hello, doctor. Oh, I'm not doctor. I'm just gonna make that clear. I know you're joking, but hey, I'm no doctor. So, hey, I'm just a content creator, yoga instructor, and soon to be, Reiki practitioner also. So those are just my titles too, and wellness consultant. But I'm no doctor. I ain't Doctor Strange. I ain't no Dr. Seuss. I ain't no Doctor whatchamacallit too. That's his own show. But I'm just, shout out to the people who are making a big difference in the political field too. And I'm staying my lane of expertise. But I know you're trying to say too when it comes to that one shit, the sense of humor. I appreciate the compliment. So. Mm-hmm. Oh, Kelly says Quincy is now behind me moving out. Oh, what's up to Quincy? That's the coolest cat. What's up, Quincy? Love your name. Reminds me of Quincy Jones, Michael's old friend too. So, yeah, shout out to Quincy. I like him. Yeah, that's a cool cat. He's so chill. It seems when I'm talking, Quincy is always there with you too. So, I'm not sure if I'm the cat whisperer this time. So, you know how that goes. Oh man, let's see who. I tell myself now, just trying to keep my. Yeah, that's what the best we can do. Just really, if you want to shift things around when it comes to if you feel unmotivated to, just really bringing that clarity back towards yourself. If you want to just shift those things around too, and it's just like I get it, because we've all been there before too when it comes to feeling lack of motivation or just with anxiety or fear, wherever that may be too. So I get that. I totally get it. Yeah, I totally get that. Hey, what's up, Natalie? Good to see you too. So what's good? What's good? What's good? Happy Wednesday. Hopefully you are enjoying your day as well. Oh, Lisa, now you're into it. There she goes, the yogi doctor. Oh, that's good. That's a good title, especially for those who are actual doctors and yogis too. Much love to you guys. Also, you guys are just powerful people too. Whether you're a man or a woman, black or white, straight or gay, you guys are just practicing yoga and just helping people too in the medical field too. I just want to give a big shout out to all you guys who are listening to this also. But yeah, the yogi doctor. That's a cool little title there too. For people who are actually yogi doctors too. So yeah, especially the ones who taught me with my certification in yoga too. Yeah, I think I don't want to put their business out there too, but I know some of them are in that kind of field too. So big shout out to them who are there watching this also. So yes, indeed. Clark Kent, yes, Clark Kent. Don't mess with Kal-El of Krypton. I'm telling you. He takes those shades off and you see that S on his chest. Someone's getting messed up. Someone's gonna be saved, and hey, Superman is GOAT. So shout out to Clark Kent, Superman, Kal-El of Krypton, and I study about the Kryptonian people too because I have a book about Krypton. I have to read it too. I bought it years ago. And it's just like I bought it at Barnes and Noble because I was totally into the comic book world too, and I still am. But now it's like, like I should read that book too because I'm still reading the Radical Compassion by Tara Rock, and shout out to her as well. So yes, Clark Kent. You see that S on his chest? Some shit is going down. Or if you see the bat signal or the butt signal, you want to get down to it, Keith. Some shit's going to be popping off too. So, yes, indeed. Shout out to you, Ocean Garnett. Yes, indeed. Hey, Kathleen. Good to see you, my friend. Happy Wednesday. Hopefully you are doing well also, just when it comes to taking care of yourself and your day in general also. And, just really having you look too. So, got a fade, wearing my glasses because I need it. The prescription of my contacts, which will happen next week. So right now too, I'm just really embracing my new look too. So when it comes to having these glasses on and everything else too. And it's good to see you, Kathleen, and big shout out to you also. So hopefully you're doing well, my friend. So yeah, Clark Kent is cool. He's a man. He acts. That's the cool thing about Superman. I'm gonna explain more on front first. It's fascinating about him too. It's just like he he acts like sometimes a klutz, but it's kind of like an act too, just for him to fit into society. Because if he acts like his true self when it comes to with his powers, super speed, strength, hearing, seeing, and all that too, and then they'll see right through him when it comes to Superman. So yeah, but Clark Kent's a cool dude, and shout out to him. I know he's a fictional character, but what the hell? I'll say it anyways. Yeah, shout out to the people who wear glasses too. Debbie Favorite Spirit, Kathleen, Jay Lightworker, Lisa Smith, my other big sis too. And Tony Stark also, he wears these kind of glasses too, but he has some stylish ones too. Kind of like with these two with Prada. Because these are Prada glasses too, if you guys, let me see if I can show you the box. These are my Prada glasses here too. So these are by Prada, so they're very fancy too. So still good prescription too. And these are actually my favorite kind of glasses. And then the frame looks good on my face. So hey, I'm gonna embrace it. So yes indeed. And Kelly says he loves your voice. Whenever he hears you, he comes to around and stuff. Oh, that's cool. Shout out to Quincy. That's the cool cat. Shout out to him. That's awesome. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, you're visiting your sister, Natalie? That's cool. Shout out to you and your family. Hopefully you guys are doing well too. So, good stuff. Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you for posting Kathleen's channel, Lisa, too. Yeah, and big shout out to her also. She has some awesome content on her channel too. She collabs with a lot of awesome people too, like Ron and myself and a lot of people too. So if you guys ever want to check out Kathleen's channel too, feel free to do so. So yeah, guys, what are your wellness intentions for today too? Bring that question there too. Just when it comes to that question, I want to ask you guys also. So what are your wellness intentions for today? I just want to ask you guys too before I start to share yoga poses I want to share with you guys too, just to help you to, to bring more clarity towards your body too, and for your heart as well, and for the mind as well. So yes, indeed, what are your wellness intentions for today? Mm-hmm. So with me too, just to answer this question again, I'm going to the gym after this live stream, so I'm doing a solo show tonight too. Today also, because I want to just see if my friend is there too. I've been talking recently, and just see if she's there. If not, that's cool. I'll see her Thursday, but I want to do leg day, so I am motivated to working out, get my legs in shape, my glutes in shape, and my abs in shape too. So yeah, those are my wellness intentions for today. Let me see if I can put that question down. There we go. Oh, thank you, Kathleen. I appreciate that. So thank you. Thank you, thank you. I love your glasses too. So you always rock with the glasses also. So right back at you, my friend. And thank you. Thank you, thank you. Mm-hmm. So let's see here too. Everyone else is sharing. Oh. Let's see. Oh, okay, Marcia, let me see what she's saying there. I have a great sense of smell, and I can hear a train about 10 minutes before it passes by. Oh, I didn't think. Oh, wow, that's powerful. That's some wicked superpowers there too. And we all have superpowers in a way too when it comes to our own bodies and senses. I know our senses when it comes to feeling, touching, smelling, hearing. It's just like human beings have some really uh, wicked superpowers. I'll say this too, and just naturally superpowers, gifts from nature too that nature has blessed us. First I should say Gaia has blessed us too. If you want to get spiritual on it too. So, and it's kind of like too when it comes to your own superpower, because we all have that in a way too. Just when it comes to us as human beings, as individuals, as men and women. And however you identify yourself too, it's good to really embrace that, and it's just like with my superpowers too. And it's just like when it comes to empathy too. And it's just like a good thing to have also. just really know that you actually care, that you just really care for people too. And it's just like, with my raw honesty too, that's kind of like a superpower as well. Because, I keep it a real 100%. I don't sugarcoat anything, even though like people perceive me to think I do too, because I don't want to offend anyone, but at the same time, I keep it real too. So it's just like I'm very raw and real with people too. And if they, like if you take it the wrong way, that's so be it. But I let it be known, like I'm not trying to hurt you, but I'm gonna be straight up with you too. So that's kind of like a superpower as well when it comes to that. And just like when it comes to like your intuition, just that gut feeling, especially more than just a gut feeling, right? For those who are watching this, when you're just like noticing when you're outside in nature, if you're at other people, or if you're just like watching stuff too on YouTube, you'll get that sense too in your body. Like if something doesn't feel right, if something feels really good, powerful too, you'll feel that not just within your gut, but within your whole self too, like with your entire being. So it's kind of like recently too. It's just like when I've been practicing, the Reiki attunements, and just when it comes to attuning myself with my energy, you could just really feel the energy. Like if it's vibrating, it feels warm, it feels like light, it's whole. It's just really powerful stuff. So, but yeah, we all have our superpowers, and it's good to embrace that in our own right. So yeah, that's cool, Marcia. Thank you for sharing. That's dope. Oh man, Mandy, what's up, my friend? What's good? What's good? Shout out to Mandy and to her partner in crime, Mark, too, because I actually found her website too, and it's some really cool stuff too with the God dang it, I had the yeah, I should definitely find it too, but I know you know what I'm talking about too. I just had the group band in my mind too. It'll come to me too, but shout out to you, Mandy, and hopefully you are enjoying your day and everything else too. So yes, indeed. And Keith says I can sense an electric or magnetic field long before I get close. Oh, that's pretty powerful too. Whoa, you guys can do that? That's interesting. Oh, so Marcia, when it comes to the hearing, and oh, that's powerful. Hmm. Let's see. Hmm. Hmm. I was told my energy is calming to do jobs with family and friends to help bring others calm into the non-truth. Yeah, that's beautiful that you have that about yourself, Lisa. And it's just like, how you identify yourself is totally up to you too. And that's like, when it comes to setting intention for today, when it comes to practicing wellness in your own right, that's powerful too. And it's just like, you just really have that caring energy too. And it's just, it's powerful. It's good to embrace that in our own right. So cool stuff there, Lisa. That's beautiful. Mhm. So let me see here too. See you later, Kelly. Thank you for dropping by too. So you be well also. Big love to Quincy, your man, to your hubby too, and to your family also. Kelly, big shout out to you. Hmm. Good stuff. Mandy, when it comes to that too, I was gonna go to the gym after. Let me see what time it is. Let me look at my schedule real quick. Let me see what's up. So yeah, you could jump on for a bit too. I want to share some stuff also. So if anyone wants to hop on today too, Mandy, Ron, or anyone else who wants to just throw some cards with me later on too, you're more than welcome to do so. So I'll definitely send a link to Mandy. So if Mandy, Lisa, Ron, or if anyone else too wants to hop on today too, you're more than welcome. I'll definitely send a link. So I wasn't sure because I was gonna go to the gym like around 3. So I'll just I'll invite you guys too nonetheless. But I want to share some cool stuff with you guys too before I throw some cards. But if anyone wants some cards today too, feel free to post your questions in the chat too, because I'm gonna invite people on too who wants to throw cards with me too. So if you guys want to post your questions right now too, I'll definitely will put a star on them too. So if you guys ever want a card, a message for today, a certain meaning too, feel free to post it. And yeah, much love to you guys. Okay, Marcia, you enjoy your day, my friend. You have a safe trip to Walmart picking up your medication too. So much love to you, my friend. Mm-hmm. So yeah, thank you guys for being here too. And since everyone is okay, Lisa, I got your question started, my friend. Yes, indeed. All right, so yes, indeed. So I'm gonna feel free to post your questions, guys, too. And right now, I'm gonna take off my glasses too, so you guys can. I'm gonna demonstrate too when it comes to practicing yoga too. And I'm just a big nerd when it comes to yoga, and it's just like when it comes to any assignment practice, whether you're practicing restorative yoga or if it's vinyasa or any other form of yoga too. It's really good to really listen to your body when it comes to doing certain silent poses, whether it's restorative or relaxing to something more flowing and more movement too, and active when it comes to vinyasa or any other form too. And just like when it comes to the poses I want to demonstrate to you guys too, it just to really help you to help release any kind of emotions that are stored in certain places within the body. So it's kind of like, the first pose I want to share with you guys too is called the bridge pose too. And you guys have probably seen this in music videos back in the day with Michael Jackson. It's kind of like where you just really press with your feet, lifting your butt up too when it comes to that also. And it's just, it's really good to just like, when it comes to pressing your feet down to the floor, and then you just breathe in with, when it comes to, placing your feet down, and you exhale your breath out to press with your feet, lifting with your hips and legs to just to help, support the body. And then another pose I want to demonstrate with you guys too. So it's called the Revolve Abdomen pose too. And it really just helps you. It's kind of like that twist when you lay on the floor to where you are just saying, you're doing like a twist either your left or your right. And just like when it comes to that too, it really just help you to release any emotions that are just stored in certain places, with your hips or with your sacrum too. So without further ado, I'm going to set myself up, but I'll be back in a few moments. So let me see who is texting me. What the heck? Hold on for a second, guys. I'm not sure who's texting me. Oh, okay. That's just my eye double thing. Yeah, Mike. So with that being said, I will be back in a moment. So I'm going to, set myself up and then show you the demonstration. It'll take a moment. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back. If you guys could see me too, feel free to let me know. If you guys could hear me too, I'm just gonna really demonstrate two poses that can help you to, release any kind of emotions that are kind of stored within your body, when it comes to your hips, your feet too. And just like with the first demonstration too, what I'm gonna do for you guys too, if you guys want to just practice this on your own, at your own pace, at your own time, you're more than welcome to do so. If you guys don't feel comfortable doing this too, you're more than welcome to not do it also if you don't feel comfortable doing it. So and it's all about, just really listening to your body and your intuition when it comes to doing certain yoga poses also. Um, just to help you to bring more clarity towards yourself also, especially for the body too. The body has the most beautiful benefits when it comes to, we just help, do what it needs to do. And especially with certain yoga poses that can really help you do that along the way. So the first pose I want to demonstrate for you guys too is the bridge pose. So in the first, the way you can do this pose too is just to really lie down on your back too, just when it comes to the bridge pose. And just really when it comes to doing this pose also, just really making sure that your head and your neck is really relaxed. And just when it comes to your feet too, you can really bring your feet together also, just when it comes to doing this kind of pose too, making sure your knees and your feet are aligned. And just really just breathing in this space for a moment. If those who are just doing this pose for yourself or just want to just try something new for yourself today too. If not, you're not doing this pose also, that is totally cool also. You just really, enjoy the show too and just really watching this on the replay when you're feeling comfortable doing this for yourself. And just like when it comes to, taking a deep breath in, just really taking a deep breath in, placing your feet on the floor, keeping your knees and your neck relaxed also. And also just to help you to support also, just when it comes to the bridge pose. When you exhale the breath out and you just really pressing with your feet, lifting your hips, your booty, your cheeks, whatever you want to call it too. Also, just to really help you to just lifting your hips up, pressing with your feet too, and your legs also. Especially if, per se too, with this pose also, if you want to just say, exhale the breath out through the mouth or through the nose, you can also use a block here too, if you guys could see that here, just to help you to just really inhaling the breath out. Breath in, just to really lifting your hips up, pressing your feet down too, and just really placing the block near your sacrum. That's where near your dimples. It's your booty dimples, for example. So just really placing a soft block or a hard one too, really depending on your choice, just to really help you with this pose too. So just when it comes to bridge pose, which really all about to just really help you to just really release any emotions throughout your hips, your body. Just really making sure to really just keeping your head and your neck relaxed also. Just really, pressing with your feet, your thighs, with your hamstrings and with your butt too. Just really pressing with that too. And then when you're ready to release, you could either remove the block also, to exhale the breath down, and just really, give your hips kind of like a good massage too, if you want to just, move the energy around too, along with that. And so, just shifting your hips around too, just when it comes to releasing any emotions that are just really stored within the body too, and when we take the time for ourselves to move the body around too, can really just be helpful, especially if you want to move the hips back side to side, go in a circle around town, per se too, for those who are SpongeBob fans. Just really doing that for yourself, really going at your own pace, at your own flow. Just really connect with that too, with your breath, with your intentions, with the heart, with your mind, etc. And the next pose I'm going to share with you guys too is the Revolve Abdomen pose too. So whether the other version too, with the first version too, it's all you do is just with this twist, is that you shift your knees to one side, and then you let your arms just be totally relaxed too. And then you look at to the opposite direction too when it comes to that also. And it's a really good twist just to help you to release those kind of, emotions out through the hips too. Because, we store a lot of stuff in our body, especially with the hips, because we hold a lot of emotions there too. And just really, when it comes to practicing this too for yourself with the Revolve Abdomen pose, with the first version, if you want to keep your knees bent for comfort, or if you want to be more adventurous too with the second version, you could really stretching your legs out too, just to really make this pose more, active. So whichever version that you guys are practicing too, or for those who are curious about it too, just really, connect with that. And just really breathe into this pose also. When you're just really breathing into this pose, just simply taking a deep breath in, shifting your hips back to center. And then you could do it the opposite way too, just when it comes to that also. And it's just like when it comes to this pose too, with the Revolve Abdomen pose. It's a really good pose to just really release any emotions out through the body, especially when it comes to our hips also. You can have one hand, the opposite hand, to just stretch out also along the way. And the other one too, to help really support your hips also. That's a beautiful way to support in your hips, but also to bring some clarity there as well. So whichever helps you to doing this kind of variation pose of the Revolve Abdomen pose, if you want to keep your knees bent too, just to make it more comfortable for you. Or if you want to feel more expressive, you could just simply stretching your legs out too, just really giving your hamstrings, your thighs, your quads too. Just really giving a good stretch there. And just really breathe into this pose also. Just simply by just taking a deep breath in and releasing the breath out. And when you are done, you could come back, taking a deep breath in, just really giving your hips a nice massage also, just when it comes to helping you to release any emotions that are just stored within the hips too, within our sacrum also. When you are done, you can come back, placing your feet on the floor too, giving your body a good wiggle also, a good shake, just to help move the energy around as well. And just really coming back up too, coming back to sitting as well. And so that's a demonstration that I could share with you guys too, just when it comes to practicing the bridge pose and the Revolve Abdomen pose too. And I'll definitely post the links to you guys in the chat room as well. So after I do this quick meditation for you guys too, just to help you to, to help you set an intention for today too, to bring more clarity towards your body, towards your heart, towards your mind. Feel free to comment about what I've just shared too with this yogi demonstration as well. So again, I'm going to, and I'm going to say this too. I'm going to take a little intermission break also, just to help, set myself up again too. So I will be right back in a few moments also. It won't take long as well. And much love to you guys. So I'll be back. Oh, let me see. Okay, I am back. And if you guys are open to doing like a quick guided meditation with me too at this time, just to help you to set a powerful intention for today too, and wherever that may be. And just really feel free to just taking the time for yourself to ground your energy and to really bring some clarity towards your heart, towards your body, towards your mind, and really set an intention for today too. Feel free to make yourself comfortable within your seat, or if you're sitting on a chair, if you're outside in nature too, just watching this on your mobile phone, just really, getting some sun or just really enjoying nature's bliss also. Or if you're on your bed also, just laying down also, that is totally cool. Just wherever that feels comfortable for you when it comes to this guided meditation. Just really taking the time for yourself to just ground your energy and to just also to connect with your breath at this time. And just really keep on taking the time to closing our eyes after we finding our sense of safety when it comes to our own environment that we're in. And so really taking the time for yourself to just grounding your energy and just really closing your eyes for a moment to just, to connect with your breath and to just connect with your breath to where you can just simply just feel and just listen to your breath when you are simply taking a deep breath in with the inhale and then releasing the breath out with the exhale. Just simply doing that for yourself and without having to force it, without having to have the breath to be a certain way too. Just really taking the time for yourself to just simply taking a deep breath in with the inhale, just feeling that belly, that your body expanding and rising at the same time when you are simply taking a deep breath in. And if you want to hold the breath also when it comes to just holding the breath for certain counts and then releasing the breath out for certain counts. When it comes to exhaling the breath out through the mouth or through the nose also, you're more than welcome to do so. And this form of breath work is called box breathing. So whether you are just taking a deep breath in with the nose and just holding the breath for how many counts as you wish, and then simply let the breath go with the exhale, releasing the breath out for the same amount of counts or a bit more too, just to help you to just release, also releasing the breath out through the mouth or through the nose. Just really connect with that. And also for your intention for today too, just to really connect with that, with your breath and with your heart at this time. And whichever intention that you want to set for yourself for today, just when it comes to just to bring more clarity towards your heart, towards your mind, towards your body, just simply honoring that intention and just really honoring that intention when it comes to just simply taking a deep breath in and just holding the breath in for how many counts as you wish. You want to hold it for 2 counts, for 3, for 4, and then release the breath out for 2, 3, or 4. Just really doing that for yourself when you are exhaling the breath out through the mouth or through the nose. And if you ever want to say an affirmation for yourself today, just to help you to just set an intention for today. And however you just say this affirmation for yourself, if you want to just set a beautiful intention for today, just really connect with that. And just like saying, for example, like I am beautiful, I am strong, where you are breathing that in towards yourself. And then with the exhalation to help you to let go of anything that's no longer needed. Just you could say, I exhale all the stress and worry out through the mouth or through the nose. So whatever intention that you want to set for yourself today too, just really honoring that too, and just really honoring that too the best way that we can. And so, as we are continuing to just honoring that intention, just when it comes to just simply honoring that intention with our breath, when we are taking a deep breath in with the inhale, holding the breath in for how many counts as we wish, and then taking the time to just simply letting it all go with the exhale to release anything that's no longer needed for ourselves too. And just when we set an intention for ourselves today too, and whatever that may be too, just really taking the time for yourselves to just thanking yourselves for taking the time to just simply to grounding our energy and to connect with your own breath and to simply set a beautiful intention for today. And just really always knowing that we have the power and the ability to practice this beautiful form of self-care at any time in our lives, to set a beautiful intention for today, wherever that may be, that we need for today, just to help our day be better, to make our bodies feel more better, our hearts feel more beautiful, and our minds feel more refreshed and nourished and strong. So really thanking ourselves too at this time. And just really thanking ourselves in our own way and the best way that we can do it. And so, as we are thanking ourselves for setting a beautiful intention for today, when we simply are breathing in that intention towards our bodies, towards our hearts and minds, to really just help us fill our bodies with new energy and just when it comes to our own breath. And then when we are ready to release anything that's no longer needed, that we want to let go of and to want to just really surrender to that towards the earth, just really exhaling the breath out towards the mouth or with the with the nose too, just to really help you to release anything that's no longer needed. And when you guys are finished, let's take the time right now to just simply bring our awareness back into our body, just moving our hands and fingers, wrists, legs, ankles, toes, and just really hips too, just to help move the energy around. And however you do that also when it comes to moving energy around too, even if you have to stand up, give your body a good shake, if you have to, just stretch it out, if you have to dance it out also, if you've been sitting too long also, feel free to do so. And when you guys are ready, you can come back and open your eyes. Okay, so I am reading the comments here too. And for those who are just wondering about the demonstration I did for the yoga poses too, like you guys didn't really have to do the poses per se too, but if you guys did too, you're more than welcome to do so. If you guys don't feel comfortable, if you guys have any conditions that you can't do that for whatsoever, it's good to really honor that as well. Just really honor where you're at when it comes to your own body and with your own limitations too. And I totally respect that too when it comes to your boundaries too. So thank you guys too for just, experiencing that also, just when it comes to the quick yogi demonstration too for this poses I can help you to release any emotions out through the body as well. And just for, to set an intention for today too, just when it comes to, bring more clarity towards your heart, your mind, your body, etc. So, and hello to Kiba, good to see you. What's good? What's good? And Teresa, good to see you also as well. So, good to see you both. What's good? What's good? What's good? And Viviani, she's here too. So, all right, cool. So, I am about to throw some cards for people too, but I'm going to send an invite to Mandy also. She wants to hop on as well. So, and so Mandy says, I'm glad you showed us because I needed to see it for myself to do that pose. Yeah, it's just like when it comes to the bridge pose too, you could do it on your bed or on your floor too. That really just when it comes to your own comfort level too. So it's kind of like when it comes to the bridge pose, it's like it's very restorative, but also very active at the same time because you're pressing with your feet, with your legs, and just really, pressing with your feet and your legs. It's kind of like a little workout there too. And just like when it comes to the Revolve Abdomen pose too, it's a really good twist just to help you to release anything from the hips too, from your sacrum as well. And just like when it comes to the bridge pose and how you can make it more comfortable, it's just like you could place in a block or even a blanket too, just to help support your sacrum. It really just works wonders. If you guys don't have a block too, if you guys have been practicing that pose too, when it comes to bridge pose, you can simply just place it in a blanket or just simply like a pillow or just like a soft block too to help support your sacrum. So hopefully those poses were very helpful too when it comes to that, Mandy. And again, if you guys ever want to read about these certain poses that I was demonstrating too, I'm gonna see if I could find the links to it as well. And so, yeah, Keith, I get that too. If you don't feel comfortable doing that too, I totally respect that and understand that too. So I understand that fully. And thank you for addressing that too. So if you don't feel like doing it too, that is totally fine. So totally get that, my friend. But I just want to let me see if I could place the links. There it is. So if you guys ever want to check out, with the Revolve Abdomen pose, like the first version of it too, just where you want to check out those links for yourself, you're more than welcome to do so with this first link too at yogapedia.com. Or if you guys ever want to check out bridge pose too, with the Badnas, Setu Badna, Shavas, Shavangasana. So, which is and sounds great in Bridge Post too. So if you guys ever want to check out those links for yourself too, or if you guys ever want to check out yogapedia.com for yourself, feel free to do so at any time. So okay, cool, Mandy. The one adding the clothes is someone I like to look at. Yeah, especially you could do that at your on your bed too, just to help you to stretch your body before you just go to sleep. So if you guys have any questions about those poses I demonstrated too, you're more than welcome to share with me too. Cool, Ocean Garnet. The stretches felt good. Jay did them a little slowly. Yeah, it's always good to honor where you're at when it comes to your own body too. So that's good that you went at your own pace at your own time. That's good, Ocean Garnet. Good stuff. Good stuff. So I am going to Mandy, I'm going to send you the link too. So if you want to hop in too, you're more than welcome to do so. So let me see if I can post it. There we go. I'm going to post a link to you guys too. So if you guys want to, if you ever want to hop on, Mandy, more than welcome to do so. Yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that awesome little demonstrations I did to you guys too, especially the meditation. So, and also if you guys ever want to, you guys have any questions that you guys want questions you guys want a card for today? If you guys want a specific reading, feel free to post your questions in the chat too. So yes, indeed. Let me see if I can do this. There we go. There she is, Miss Mandy. There we go.
Hello, hiya. Hi.
I'm good. How
I
about
don't know
you?
if this is okay. No, yeah.
Yep.
Hi. How you
Cool.
doing? All right?
I'm good. How about you?
Yeah, I'm good. I've been watching The Crown, on Netflix.
Cool.
A couple of days off studio, so I've been at home watching The Crown. It's really good. So now I know a little bit more about the royal family. All I can say is Prince Charles was like my ex to Princess Diana. So, I'm a little bit like that about him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I say that on Netflix too.
But it was really,
What was that?
it was really
I didn't
good.
hear you, Mandy. What did you say?
I said it was really good.
Oh, okay. Cool. Cool. Nice. Nice. I'll have to check that out later on.
Can't you hear me very well? Maybe I should move this.
I can hear you okay. Just cutting out here and there, but I can hear you okay from my end.
No, too. That's better.
Cool. Cool. So yeah, thank you for hopping on, Mandy. If you want to throw some cards for the
That's
people too.
okay.
So if anyone wants a
Yeah.
message from Mandy and myself today too, you're more than welcome to post your question in the chat because the only one we have so far is from Lisa. So if anyone else wants a card too before I head out to the gym, feel free to post your
I'm
question.
going to do these crazy, sexy love notes. They're really good. Yeah.
Cool.
Anybody wants to?
Cool, cool. And Ocean Garnet says, "Hey there, Mandy. I was hooked after the first episode. Yeah, the trials was
Yeah.
accepted. Your experience, so try to."
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There's some
But
interesting stuff.
he treated Diana like shit.
Mm,
Yeah.
I see.
She
Have to
didn't
check.
do anything right, you know what I mean? And
Interesting.
yeah,
I have to check out that series. Sounds powerful.
it really is good. It starts with the king. What was he called? George. It was the queen's dad. And while she was in like Nigeria trying to save Africa, the king died, so she had to abort her mission. And I think it was for the UN or something. I don't know. Anyway, it was like just as her dad died, that's why she had to, cut her trip short. you know, and then she became queen. But they wouldn't let her. They wouldn't do the coronation, like give her the crown, for 16 months. For 16 months, while they put everything in place. So no wonder Harry left. You know what I mean? It all adds up. It all makes sense. You just got to watch it to know, to understand. You know.
Gotcha. I'll definitely do that.
Amazing that they've even allowed it to, you know, all that, all those secrets to come out. Yeah.
Mm. And hello to Michelle. Thank you for being here. She says, sorry I can't
Yeah.
see. Oh, parent teachers conference. Oh, we'll send much love to you. Hopefully
Yeah.
it's
I hope
smooth.
everything goes well.
Yeah, especially for your baby too. So
Yeah.
much love to you and your babies too, Michelle. Thank you for being here.
That's lovely.
Yeah. And so we're gonna get to I'm gonna get to the people's questions. So the first one is from Lisa. So she wants any guidance from her guides for the week. So
Okay. I'll give you crazy sexy love note.
all right, I'm gonna pull some healing cards for you, Lisa. Yeah. So
Lisa. For my guides. Guidance this week. My guides. Lisa.
I hear a Lamborghini out there, so must be my.
I heard that.
Yeah, you heard that, did you? Especially with this mic here, I was like, "Whoa, isn't that me? Or is it someone?" Let me take a look, see what's up. Maybe it's someone else, but usually it's my neighbor's car too who does that. But anyways, sorry to get out of track, but I was like, "Whoa, what is that?" I hear that every day, so that's pretty cool.
I don't know. My pillow's slipping. I'm falling down. Okay, back up again. Right. So I've got a couple of cards for Lisa.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, so the first one is reconsider your commitments. Okay. Have you piled so much on your plate that there's little room for you? Identify what truly matters and graciously decline the rest. There's a universe of meaningful opportunities on the other side of no. In fact, every no makes space for the perfect yes. Your freedom is closer than you think. The next card is Ingwaz, and it's a rune card. Okay? I think Lisa's got them, hasn't she?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Sacred Earth, this is. Ingwaz is linked to sexuality and fertility and is a sign of passion in a relationship or tremendous creativity in work or business. There is strong energy driving you forward, and if this exciting and positive momentum continues, success is likely. So stay happy. Keep good thoughts. This rune card is also a symbol of green shoots and being free to move forward in a new way. The old is left behind, challenges are resolved, and a new dawn breaks. You are breaking through to a new way of thinking and living, and there is no looking back. Now is a time for glorious new beginnings, and you are encouraged to seize the moment. Ingwas truly carries with it a sense of magical possibility and the promise of peace, relief, happiness, and inner growth. As long as you don't allow fear to hold you back, sometimes It is not our limitations, but our ability to shine that we fear. This card is encouraging you to step forward and shine brightly. Yeah. So start to say no and start to look after yourself. Be selfish and you will shine brightly. Okay? That's a promise.
Self-care, looking after
Yeah.
yourself. That kind
Learn
of.
to say no, and the perfect yes will come about.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
So I have 3 cards for you, Lisa, just to help you for this week too. And feel free to comment if this cards really resonate too. And the first message that I have too is all about releasing. So wherever this, you want to take the time for yourself to just, releasing anything that's no longer needed for you. It could be from old habits, behaviors, things to just really for this week too, just to help you find clarity for yourself. And however you do this also when it comes to releasing, just really taking the time for yourself to do this also. And it says with this card too, love what is today, let go of what might have been. So just really taking the time for yourself, Lisa. It's just, with this message here too, it's just to really release anything that's no longer needed for you too. That if you've been holding it within your body, your heart, even if you were just thinking about it too, that's just holding you back or holding back from your growth too. Just really taking the time for yourself to just releasing that too. Releasing that with your body when it comes to movement from working out to dancing to yoga. Sure, it feels right for you also, especially when it comes to your heart also, just really writing it up, writing it down too, and just crumbling it and just, tearing it up, burning it, letting it go. Or even just when it comes to journaling also could be the same thing. So anything that just can help you to release to for yourself today, just really doing that for yourself and really doing that in your own right. And just also to really just taking the time for yourself, which is all about self-care. It's just really seeking those purity moments for yourself. And it says with this message to seek the purity in this moment. So really taking the time for yourself to taking some Lisa time for yourself if you want to, just go away for a bit to just doing your own thing, just to help you find that inner clarity peace for yourself. Really doing that for yourself this week, Lisa, just to really help you to really find that clarity too. And however you do this too, just when it comes to taking some me time for yourself to really find clarity for your body, your heart, your mind, just really go for it. Even if you have to be by yourself, at this time too, just really go for it.
Yeah.
And just to help you to do that also, it's just when it comes to emptiness too, just to really, empty your mind, just to really just see the bigger picture of things too. And especially when it comes to emptiness. And it says with this message, empty yourself of assumptions to see the bigger picture. So it's kind of like, when it comes to seeing the bigger picture, it's kind of like with the Candyman too. Because the pose that she's doing is kind of the one I demonstrated to you earlier with the Revolved Abdomen pose. You're just laying down and you're just really surrendering and just really letting go. So it's all about when it comes to emptiness, just to taking the time for yourself to let go, to really empty any assumptions that you have to when it comes towards yourself. For from your body to your heart to your mind, just to really seeing the bigger picture of things too, just to help you, seeing the bigger picture of anything in your life also. And however you practice this also, when it comes to emptiness, just to releasing any kind of doubts or assumptions about anything to help you see the bigger picture. Just really go for it.
See, the more you say yes to the things you don't want to do, right, then the more you become a vacuum for negativity and you burn yourself out. See, so to empty that vessel that, where you were all bogged down and you need to get things off your shoulders, really, you need to say no. And the more you say no, the more you release. That what you've taken on, the burdens that you've taken on, And then the perfect yes will come. So that just clarified that card. When you do say yes, it'll be the right thing to do. Yeah.
That's
Good to know.
It's powerful for Lisa for sure. So,
Yeah.
Lisa, hopefully the cards that we both pulled for you were very helpful, and much love to you, my friend, too. So, and so if you ever want to just, I'll share these cards one more time. So, all about for you, just to help you to release anything that's no longer needed for yourself, and then taking the time for yourself to just really find those these moments for yourself to taking some self-care me time,
Yeah.
to find that inner peace for yourself with this message. And just to really help you to doing that is to really just, taking the time to let go of any assumptions that you have about yourself and just in anything in general, just to help you see the bigger picture of things too.
Outworn habits that you've got, being a people pleaser all the time. Lately.
For sure. So hopefully that was helpful, Lisa. And big shout out to you also. And so let me see who else is here too. So the next person that we have is Ocean Garnett. So she'll take a card for today too.
Spirit.
All right.
Okay, these are messages, spirit messages cards for Ocean Garnet. Spirit for Ocean Garnet.
She's ready. Oh man, that's determination.
Okay, I got one.
Cool, go for it.
And this one says, let go. Okay. So Ocean Garnet, yeah. Once you let go of the outcome, you'll be able to release all the emotional constraints that have held you back in the past. So trust in the higher good and guidance of spirit, as we have only your best intentions at heart and will do everything in our power to protect you. That's good to know. Yeah, I'm
And
going to
she
give her another.
says during that stretch I was demonstrating, it says our hips store a lot of emotions there too. And it's true, our hips do have a lot of emotions.
Today.
So
Yeah,
to
well,
really help
I got
you,
bad it.
to move the energy around to help you to release like any kind of like stress or anxiety and anger too. Just to really let go of that. So yeah, powerful message there that you shared, Mandy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's your turn to make a splash and rock a few tricky boats. Don't be afraid to get wet. You may fail, you may look foolish, or you may make people think in a new way. Every great trailblazer and change maker makes waves, and you're no different. Okay? You'll
Mm.
make waves.
Yeah, and it's just like the card that you pulled for Ocean Garnet about letting go. That's powerful. And just like for you, I have a message also when it comes to this healing deck. And just like when it comes to connecting with Source, and this is all about connecting with God too. And however you connect with God too, when it comes to Source, the source of all teachings, when it comes to your own spiritual journey, just really taking the time to do that for yourself, just to help you to let go, or just like any intentions that you want to set for today too. Just really being open and taking the time for yourself to connect with God, and however you do that, Ocean,
Yeah.
when it comes to connecting with source, if you're just, when it comes to praying, or just when it comes to movement or anything too, with plants also, really just really doing that for yourself to just really connecting to the source of all teachings when it comes to source consciousness with God, however, spiritual journey, beliefs that you identify with too. Just really taking the time for yourself to just really connecting with source, and just with this message, and it says turn your heart towards the source of all teaching. So, however you connect with God, also, especially you see the Buddhist statue, Buddhist statue too, and all the plants and candles that you see there too. Just really taking the time for yourself to really connect with God in your own right, and how you express that with your body, with your heart, with your mind. Go for it, because how you connect with God is totally up to you, and that is your own spiritual journey alone. So hopefully that was helpful too when it comes to that too. Message you, especially what meaningful too, those cards. So I'm gonna try.
Don't be afraid if you're gonna upset someone, you're gonna say something, you're gonna say it, and that's what it's saying here as well. Don't be afraid to make a splash and rock a few boats, and make a few waves, because you're going to be a changer, a change maker.
For sure. She says, I tend to focus when I stress and I have to learn to bring it back to source. Yeah. You really doing that. Just if you learn to let go and really just focusing on yourself to coming back to source. So yeah, I totally get that. And so I'm glad this message was helpful for you, Ocean Garnet, when it comes to this beautiful here. So powerful stuff. Powerful stuff. How much love to you, my friend?
That's why I always forgive myself for if I like rock a few boats. Because at the end of the day, when you sit down and you think about it, it's always for a reason, and it's always for a better reason, especially when you're on this path. Do you know what I mean? This is so important.
Right.
Yeah.
For sure. True stuff there, Mandy. Oh, for sure. Oh man, so
Jesus did, didn't he? He smashed the church up once because they were selling stuff. They made it into like a marketplace, and he smashed the place up. A trailblazer.
She says I have the hardest time forgiving myself for what little errors I have made in the present. Yeah, I get that. If you're just, forgiving yourself, if you're hard on yourself as well, I get that. We all been there before too. So
So when you lose your temper or something upsets you, tend to stay there, and it's so hard to get out of it sometimes. And to snap back to being positive and, understanding. And that's when you have to look deep within and just breathe, just breathe in and breathe out and listen to your breathing. And come
doing that U-turn.
Yeah, clear your mind. Try and clear the way for the answers to come in.
You're welcome, my friend. And hopefully our advice was helpful too. So it's kind of like, connecting to your breath, to doing that U-turn to really bring that clarity back towards yourself, your power, your peace of mind. So if you made mistakes, if you're hard on yourself, we all been there. So it's like things that we can do to change that. Oh, go ahead.
Can I give an example? Something happened today.
Sure.
I think because I thought, oh, that was nice. Because I had an image in my mind, right? While I was driving, I was listening to Michael Jackson, right? I can't remember what song it was, but I remember it was a song I used to listen to with my boyfriend when I was like 15. Yeah. And he really loved me. But I moved away and there was distance between us. We hadn't seen each other, and I fancied someone else, and only the one time. I didn't actually cheat on him, but I finished with him to go out with someone else, and I felt really bad because the song reminded me,
Yeah.
And for probably about the 10th time or maybe the 100th time, I've said, "Sorry, Steve, forgive me," And then I said, and I forgive myself for having to forgive myself for breaking his heart. And then all of a sudden, I seen an image of him my age now, smiling and happy and handsome. So I was shown that it's okay. But that I said, please forgive me, and I forgive myself. and then I got that vision. So is that really what happened? You know what I mean?
Mm,
You have to forgive yourself as well. Well, you
exactly.
don't actually have to go looking for that person. I mean, luckily enough, I did meet him again when I was like in my 30s, and I managed to say to him, look, it's not what happened, what you thought happened didn't happen. It wasn't like that, and please don't think that. And I don't want you to take it out on every other woman you meet because you thought I cheated on you. Do you know what I
Mm,
mean?
mm-hmm.
Because that's what happens with men. They get the wrong idea. They believe this, and then it destroys them. Do you know what I mean? Because they start off with all good intentions. I know this because I found out from someone, you know, how he turned out, and it's really sad. But if something happens and you want to forgive yourself for that, or even tell someone else that you're sorry, you could just say it and mean it to yourself.
Mm, that's deep.
It,
Yeah, for
yeah, the
sure.
universe gets it there, you
Yeah, and
know,
it's I get
and
it.
you just clear the way for yourself to move forward. It's like a release, you know.
Right, right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I totally understand if you're just our own worst critics, if we're hard on ourselves too, and especially when it comes to men too. If you dealt with a breakup, I know it's not the easiest thing to do, especially if it's man breaking up with a woman. That's tough itself, but especially from a man's perspective, that's totally rough because it's like like if you're invested in this someone and you made a commitment to be with them too, it's like hey, I'll be your boyfriend, I'll be with you just to thick and thin too. So it's kind of like when it comes to experiencing a heartbreak, if someone's just like breaks up with you too, and even if it's for many reasons, I get it because they're rough. And my last Mandy will be back in a moment, guys, but I just want to explain too before I finish talking too about when it comes to being hard on ourselves, especially when it comes to breakups. I might talk about that too on Saturday. It's rough too, and I've been there before, but it's not like it's really good to also do that internal work on ourselves too. And it's kind of like like Lisa just mentioned too, just doing that internal work with ourselves and really doing that in our own right to bring that clarity back towards our hearts, so we won't project that kind of pain to the new partner. If that makes any sense. So yeah, I totally get that. Thank you, Lisa and Ocean Garnet, for sharing too. That's powerful. So yeah, definitely we'll talk about that too on Saturday. So especially when it comes to breakups, because that could be a powerful topic to talk about, especially when it comes to practicing conscious love and how we can really bring that clarity back towards ourselves when we're dealing with a kind of rough situation with a breakup. So for sure, I definitely will make that a topic for sure. Mhm. So Mandy, hopefully Mandy will be back in a moment, guys, because I sent her a link to the slide stream. So yes, definitely listen to what you need. Yeah, pour that self love and allow yourself to feel it. Yeah, filling your cup up again. It's kind of like when it comes to that wellness intention. If you're going through any kind of challenges, we can have the power to to really just making our days a little bit better too, just to bring that clarity back towards our heart. Even if you want to, even if it's the most difficult thing you can do, I totally get that too. So if you feel like you need to just cry it out too, if you're feeling heavy at this time, just really honoring that too, and just really doing your best to just bring that clarity back towards yourself in the most powerful ways too. So yeah, definitely, Lisa, definitely, beautifully said there too, Lisa. Thank you for sharing that as well. Hmm. And so hopefully Mandy will come back too in a moment, guys. I'm gonna close the questions. I'm gonna pull you know, pull some cards for the collective, and I think I might share them too, either on Instagram or on YouTube. So for sure, hopefully the cards that we pull for you, Oceania, were very helpful. And much love to you, my friend. And the worst heartache, I allowed myself to feel the pain. Yeah, that's that could be the most powerful thing you could do, and also the most difficult, because even when it comes to sitting through the pain of a breakup, is overwhelming. I mean, whether you're a man or a woman who's experiencing a breakup, if you broke up with someone or if they broke up with you, I mean, it's hard to, to just really, letting that go. So totally get that. Totally get that. Yeah, for sure. You're welcome, my friend. So thank you. And much love to you, my friend. And I think when Mandy comes back too, I'm gonna let her back in so she wants to pull some cards for the collective today too. So good stuff. Good stuff. So with that being said, I am going to pull some cards for the collective too. So I am going to pull some cards for the collective, and I think I have to go to the bathroom for a bit because I drank a lot of water. So I have to take another little intermission break too. So sorry for my little intermission breaks too, guys. I know I have to go to the bathroom and all that stuff too. So if Mandy comes back to you, I'm just gonna turn off my camera. But if she's still not here, I'm going to play that little intermission clip too, so you guys could enjoy some music from on too. Yes, I don't have to take a poop. Yes, I do. Oh my gosh. I see what you did there, Lisa. Oh, you slick little comedian. Lisa is slick. Oh man, quick with the jokes. You don't see them coming. That's good. I love it. Oh shit. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Mm-hmm. Alright, messages for collective so maybe we can all see. Okay, let's It's that time, especially after coffee. Oh, for sure. After that morning coffee, you have to let it out sometimes too. So, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do for the body, especially for the soul. You know what I mean? Literally and metaphorically. Yes. Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yes, let that shit go. Yes. Yes, let that shit go. Yes, that is my message for today too. Let that shit go. Mm-hmm. In most literal and metaphorical ways. Yes, I love it. Oh, for sure. True that. Mm-hmm. Ooh, I'm doing a Carlton bathroom dance, so I'm gonna shift my hips around too. So after I pull my third card, I'm gonna take that little intermission break. So I am pull this last message too, and I will be right back. Ooh. Okay, now it's hitting. Yes, and you guys mentioned that. I'll be right back. Where is it? Bathroom break. Okay, guys, I am back, feeling much better too. 40 pounds lighter. Quoting from the late, late and great John Witherspoon. So rest in power to John Witherspoon, because I feel 40 pounds lighter right now too. So that's a Friday reference for those who haven't seen that movie yet too. And I highly recommend it if you want to go laugh. If you want to laugh your ass off today too. Starring Ice Cube, Chris Tucker, and even the sequel too with Ice Cube, Mike Epps, and all the other legendary actors too. So, yes, indeed. So, yes, indeed. But anyways, guys are sharing some knowledge here too. And it says, Ocean Nush just says, he means you have a healthy body because when you're in your 60s and 70s, you don't know. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah. Because my dad goes a lot too, so I think he's on the right path when it comes to his own health. And he does regular checkups too, which I need to do too the next, pretty soon. So yeah, thank you for that reminder, Ocean Arnett. Good stuff. And so I have let me pause for a moment. So I have 3 messages too for the collective today too that we can all take for today, and just that we can take for today, this week, and etc. too, for this month, for this year. And this first card that I have for you guys too, for the collective, for those who are still watching this live, and for those who are watching the replay, it's just when it comes to trust too, just really taking the time for ourselves to really just trust in ourselves again too, when it comes to trusting our own intuition, trusting our bodies, trusting our minds, trusting our hearts too. And it says with this message too, take one step today towards trusting yourself. And so, like I was mentioning earlier, all about when it comes to trusting yourself, trusting your heart, your body, your mind, your entire being too, to really just trust what you're feeling when it comes to your heart, your emotions, your senses, and just really trusting that the best way that we can, and really doing that in our own right. So when it comes to our own intuition, just when it really connecting to that third eye, and when it comes to our heart too, connecting to our hearts as well, when it comes to our emotions, and with our bodies also, just to really trust what we're sensing, experiencing, and etc. And just really taking the time for yourself to trust in yourself more deeply and in your own right as well. And also, just when it comes to trusting yourselves also, and just really taking the time for yourselves to just heal to really just bringing that clarity back towards your body also, when it comes towards ourselves in a way too that really feels right for us. So how will you practice healing yourselves, and especially when it comes to bringing that clarity back towards your body, your heart, your mind, and just really to really find that clarity for yourself. And how you practice that too is totally your right, and really putting your own spin to it as well. It's just really powerful itself. So however you just really taking the time to heal yourselves when it comes to your heart, when it comes to the spirit, especially when it comes to your own bodies also, when it comes to your own physical body, and especially with your mind also, just to really bring that clarity back towards those places that really need it. And just really healing yourself in your own way and at your own time too. So really taking the time for ourselves too, basically, it's just to heal ourselves in our own right, and really doing that for ourselves too. And so, and the last message that I have too for the collective also is to, I got the card of Source again too, which is all about connecting with God in your own right. And how will you connect with Source too, just when it comes to the Source, connecting with God, the Source consciousness. Even if you don't believe in God too, that's totally fine. It's just really connecting with the source of all teachings, just when it comes towards yourself. And it says with this message too, turn your heart towards the source of all teachings. So like you see this Buddhist statue here too, and the candles and scents too, the plants along there too in this picture. It's just to really, taking the time for yourself to just really connecting with the source of all teachings, and how you connect with God also when it comes to your own spiritual practice. Connecting with source when it comes to your body, when it comes to movement, dance, etc. Even if it comes to just creating recipes for yourself when it comes to cooking or anything else, and how you connect with source too, when it connects, comes to your mind and towards your heart also. Just to really connect with that in your own right. So yeah, I definitely feel that, Ocean need healing for sure. I feel you. It's beautiful that you honor that too about yourself too. So much love to you, Ocean Garnet. I totally feel it. I understand where you're coming from. Yeah, so the source came again, something to take to heart also, especially for anyone who is watching this live and watching the replay too. And I'm definitely taking note of these messages too. It's like, when I pull collective messages for all you guys too, I tend to really, take this to heart also because these messages also speak to me in some ways too. So definitely for sure, just when it comes to these three powerful messages for today too. And I'm going to share these two one more time so you guys could, you know, watch this again too on the replay if you guys are feeling comfortable doing so. And I might clip this too, just when it comes to these collective messages for today too, and the demonstration too of the poses. So with these three messages also that that I pull for today too, which is all about trusting, taking the time for yourselves to just trusting yourselves, taking the steps towards trusting yourself again too in your own right, to taking one step forward today to trusting yourself more deeply. So especially when it comes to this message here too, about really being open to taking that big powerful step to trusting yourself again when it comes to your own body, your own heart, your own mind, etc. Especially when it comes to our own intuition too, and our senses and everything else. Just really taking the time for ourselves to trust in ourselves in a very, very powerful way. Especially when it comes to heal, and it says return your attention to the present and stay close to yourself. And however you do that too, when it comes to staying close to yourself, to bring that clarity towards your body, your heart, and your mind, just really, taking the time for yourselves to just heal too. And however you practice this too, when it comes for your heart, your mind, and for your body, just really doing that for yourselves too, and doing that in your own right, in your own way. And also with the last message too that I have for you guys also is to really connect with source, and how you connect with source also, how you connect with God when it comes to the source of all teachings. Just really, connecting with source too in your own right, and how you express that, that source to God too when it comes to connecting the source with your body when it comes to movement and dance and recipes, etc. Even when it comes towards your heart and it comes towards your mind also. Just really doing that for yourself to connect with the source in your own right. So beautiful messages for the collective today too. And I'm gonna leave these cards here, so I'm gonna take a picture of them and post it on Instagram later on today too. So without further ado, I'm going to, let me see if I can pull up Mandy's stuff here too. So let me see here. There it is. If you guys ever want to check out Mandy's channel too, because I'm not sure where she went, but much love to Mandy. I'm sorry she couldn't come back to in the chat, but if she is watching this too, also, if you guys ever want to check out her, her channel also, I'm gonna post her link into the chat too. So if you guys ever want to check out Mandy's channel, there it is. Mandy Shield Maiden Divine Feminine Wisdom. So if you guys ever want to check out her channel, what she's all about, and her content, feel free to do so too. The link I posted just now also. So much love, much love. And so much love to all you, the moderators and the people who are here too. Ocean Garnett, Lisa, and Keith, Ron, Kelly, all you lovely people too who drop by, show support, everything else too. I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. And it's always good to, see you guys also too when it comes to just connecting with you guys too, setting that wellness intention for today too, and whatever that may be, and how you express that with your body, with your heart, with your mind. Totally go for that too, wherever that feels right for you to help you make your day better, to make yourself feel better. Just really connect with that and really doing that in your own right. So also thank you guys for being here. If you guys ever want to reach out to me too, feel free to email me at herc213@gmail.com, because I answer my email every morning. So if you guys want to reach out to me when it comes to my own content, if you guys have any content suggestions that I should do a reading on, or in general too, or if you guys want to collab with me in the future also, feel free to hit me up. So I'm definitely open to collaborations. If you guys have a small channel or a big channel, that's cool with me. If you got a beautiful message to share when it comes to creativity, spirituality, and wellness, I'm totally down for it. So anyways, and also if you guys ever want to reach out to me on social media, if you guys want to check out my Instagram, or if you guys want to send a donation to like my PayPal or Cash App or Venmo, wherever that feels right for you too, I'm totally cool with that also. I'm definitely open to receiving donations, or if you guys want to send a gift too when it comes to my Amazon wish list, you're more than welcome to do so also. And if you guys want to check out my exclusive content on Patreon and OnlyFans too, if you guys want to see some awesome, funny, spicy readings and humorous readings also, if you want to laugh your ass off today too, or if you want to share something fun with a friend or spouse too, that is totally fine also. But also one last thing before I go too, so if you guys ever want to have this awesome deck for yourself too, when it comes to this Art of Attention deck by Alina Brown and Erica Jago too, the link will be linked in the description below too. If you guys want this deck for yourself, if you guys love healing affirmation cards, like a healing oracle deck too, if you guys want to have this deck for yourselves too, especially when it comes to these kind of cards, for example, as well. So feel free to check out a link to this deck right here too in the description below for those who are watching this live and watching the replay. And much love to all you guys too who are here, and may we continue to practice self-care that can benefit us, our loved ones, and our environment. And I gotta go to the gym and do leg days, so I'm going to conquer the day, seize the day, setting my wellness intention for today too. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on Friday too for the Creative Lounge Community Conversations, where we talk about how we can really express our creativity in so many ways and have a fun after-hour show along the way too. So looking forward to seeing you guys on the weekend, the pre-weekend on Fridays and Saturdays. See you guys then. Peace. Namaste. Bye, guys. There you go. Bye, guys.